Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dr. Abdurrahman Al-Barrak, the supervisor of Abdurrahman Al-Rajhi Charity Development Chair, King Saud University, Riyadh. It's a pleasure to speak about the Global Goodness Initiative, and I see the initiative is important in many aspects, one of which is that it's a form of partnership between not only the government and the private sector, but it also involves the third sector or the non-profit sector, and there is a great need in the country for such successful partnerships. Another aspect in the importance of this initiative is that it enhances the accessibility of both citizens and residents in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia into donating to different organizations in the philanthropy sector, and give them a clear and legal way to donate, as the Saudi society is generous by nature, and this is a legal and clear channel that they can use for donating. The initiative also enhances the level of transparency and accountability in both the private and the public and the non-profit sector, and it enhances the level of responsiveness of the government to citizen and resident needs. The initiative also enhances the level of knowledge management and the use of knowledge management in Saudi organizations, both in the government and in the private sector and in the third sector. It also helps in the process of formulating and implementing the public policy, as it provides some accurate and precise data for decision makers to make their decisions in a more informative way. And finally, the initiative enhances the level of effectiveness and efficiency in the donation collection process.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Dr. Abdullah Al-Amro. I am the board chairman of the Saudi Cancer Society. I have the pleasure of being involved with the NGOs for more than 1 decade in Saudi Arabia. We know clearly that the integrations of society and the growth of society depends on the number of high-quality NGOs in such a society, and we cannot have great, productive, and high-quality NGOs unless we have high contribution from the society, the contribution both physical, mental, and financial. The physical, by having more volunteers involved with the NGOs in order to have the growth in the society and the integrations and communications. The mental, coming up with the smart, productive, bright ideas that will connect both the societies and the NGOs. And obviously, we cannot grow in the productions and services in the NGOs unless we have high, financial support services. We have in Saudi Arabia a great initiative. The Global Goodness Initiative is one of the smartest initiatives that started in Saudi, both by introducing smart ideas of connectivity using high technology, high e-business and e-payments and mobile technology to connect the society to the NGOs. The most important part of it is that the physical and financial support that translated to not only in high productivity by high transparencies. Now we know exactly who paid for what and where the payment went to, and that is definitely highly contributions for the trust in the NGOs and the trust for the society. I have no doubt that this contribution would transform the way NGOs is working in Saudi Arabia, and I have no hesitation to recommend the global initiative, as the Global Goodness Initiative, as one of the brightest and smart, initiative in Saudi Arabia that will deserve the United Nations Public Service Award. Thank you very much.
My name is Rashid Al-Mugaid. I run my own business, so I'm coming from the private sector. Having been exposed to this particular application software, I believe This will add a value to the social welfare communities, because it will cover a gap where I believe that these organizations do have a very poor infrastructures, i.e. the networking, applications, and connectivity. Also, by using this application, it will increase and enhance their efficiency, and possibly generating massive data, which by managing it will increase the possibility for more services to be offered. I believe this application will help to make the social welfare organization in sync with the e-services offered by both the private and public sector. It will help also to curb the possible corruption through transparency.
Global goodness is not only about processing donation, but rather it is building a new concept of system, of a transparently and corruption-free social donation portal using the power of information technology era. Global goodness will change the culture of Saudi Arabia social work. It will increase the contribution of public and community in goodness in any time and anywhere. It is a transparent, electronic, end-to-end service where donors and beneficiaries are known and the transactions are online, direct, monitored and recorded. This will ensure the donation goes to the right people through the proper channel, which will prevent the money from falling into the wrong hands of a terrorist group. The administration concept the global goodness using is unique in Saudi Arabia. It uses a government ICT, financial and telecom frameworks and infrastructure to establish a scalable, countrywide, simple, innovative and bureaucratic and corruption-free portal.